Moving up for the third trial, 3-year-olds over 2,240 metres. Gary Hoban driving 3, Sir Liberty, and Lee Miles, number 5, Weeman Lena. 8 runners, 2,240 metres. And they're near the starting point for the third of the 12 trials. Now going roughly, in fact breaking up, is Strawn. It's broken up the 2, so it's well behind. They'll go without it. Everything else seems to have scored up okay. Away they go. Easing off the gate were both TCB McRae and Waves of Fire. Getting away well enough to lead is Mesmeric. Moving up alongside of it was Ego Dan, however, and Ego Dan's going to glide on by. They don't look to be going that hard, so Ego Dan didn't have to work to get there. And they single out in a usual pattern into the first turn, and it's Ego Dan from the wide draw getting clear. Mesmeric in second spot, and then settling down third is Sir Liberty. In fourth position is Weeman Lena as they make their way into the back straight. Back behind Weeman Lena is TCB McRae. Tracking it was Waves of Fire, then about 10 metres away to Buddy Stoked. And the other one which broke up in the score up is going around Strawn, but it's more than 100 metres away. Leader gets away, Ego down the back straight, 47.5. So it didn't look like he was going that quick, but he's obviously just picked up the tempo as they were going into the back straight, because it's a 20 metre margin first to second now. Just tapped up a fraction was Mesmeric to get up closer to the leader. In third spot is Sir Liberty. Then fourth is Weeman Lena. 8 metres away, fifth is TCB McRae. Next is Waves of Fire, then Buddy Stoked, and a long gap to Strawn. Around the turn, about 1,200 metres left to travel, and Ego Dan on top. The Bo Tyndale trained 3-year-old is about 6 metres to Mesmeric, who gets up a bit closer now. The first quarter was 31.4. In third position is Sir Liberty. Fourth is Weeman Lena. In fifth position, TCB McRae from Waves of Fire, then Buddy Stoked, and a long gap to Strawn. So they held this exact same position. In fact, if you took a photo of the first lap and the second lap, it'd nearly look like twins. There's been no change, and the leader is Ego Dan, heading towards the 800, 5 metres clear of Mesmeric in second spot, and third is Sir Liberty. The second quarter, 30.7, so they picked it up. Getting out off the pegs is TCB McRae, and it gets into fourth position around Weeman Lena. Also getting off the pegs now is Waves of Fire, then Buddy Stoked, and quite a long gap back to Strawn. Ego Dan let down, heading off the back straight, and has got away on Mesmeric, who's under pressure. TCB McRae giving chase, and it now goes to second. Then Sir Liberty. On its outside, Waves of Fire, then Weeman Lena and Buddy Stoked. Off the back straight in 28.6. And the leader is Ego Dan. TCB McRae has continued to make up ground and now drops in behind the leader turning. Mesmeric under pressure, third from Waves of Fire, still making a bit of ground. Ego Dan turned for home, 6 metres clear. Very green in behind it, TCB McRae, but he's done a good job to get as close. Ego Dan's clear with about 100 metres to travel, however, and Ego Dan's going to go on a win trial 3. Ego Dan first, TCB McRae second, Waves of Fire third. Fourth goes to Buddy Stoked, which made up some ground. Weeman Lena, then Sir Liberty, Mesmeric, and a good gap to Strawn. The final quarter was 29.6, and the mile rate was 2 minutes, 0.8. Overall time, 2:48.1. Mile rate of 2 minutes, 0.8. The last mile in 2 minutes, 0.6, and the last half mile in 58.4. Ego Dan first, and has been able to lead all the way. 28.6 quarter down the back. That's when TCB McRae was making up his ground. So he would have run a faster section for that third quarter, dropped in behind. Very green in the straight, under a bit of pressure, but did a good job. And third, to Waves of Fire, without much pushing, has been able to get into third, but a fair way from the winner. 7 metres by 9. Margins are 7 by 9. The last mile in 2 minutes, 0.6. 2 minutes, 0.6. The last half mile, 58.4, 58.4. 7.468, fifth in 5. 7 metres, 9 metres. The overall time, 2:48.1. Mile rate of 2 minutes, 0.8. Last mile, 2 minutes, 0.6. Last half mile, 58.4. Barbecues in operation downstairs today, looked after by Steve and John and Mary and Sharon. Mary and Sharon are the two bosses, of course. and they're looking after the magnificent Barbie. It's very popular. In fact, most people would be disappointed if they didn't see the Barbie there. So it's a regular fixture on the trial day, and it's certainly open. So if you're looking for a drink or a sausage there, the barbecue's open just underneath the Legends Cafe area. And the fourth trial runners are coming out for trial number 4.